This is going to be a double review of The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie by Muriel Spark and Articles of Faith by Michael Cannon. I haven't just randomly decided to throw these books together, it's because this book has a character in it that was based on a character from this book. So we will start with The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie. This book was written in 1961 and it tells the story of a school teacher from Edinburgh in the 1930s called Miss Jean Brodie. She is a school teacher who picks and chooses between the girls that she teaches and that she thinks she can mould into any shape that she wants, basically. She tries to influence these girls and she takes them aside and gives them private lessons. And these private lessons aren't to do with like history or geography, they're always about Miss Jean Brodie's life and the fact that she is in the prime of her life. She's obsessed with the idea that she's in the prime of her life. The writing style in this book is really sparse, so you find yourself filling in the gaps yourself of things that happen. There's lots of implications but not a lot of confirmation. It's a little bit ambiguous. It almost becomes a little bit frustrating because I just really wanted to know more and I knew that I wasn't going to get more, so it's like having a jigsaw puzzle but you only have so many pieces, so you can just about see the picture but there's just something missing and you have to use your imagination to complete the picture. The thing that bumped this book up to a 4 out of 5 stars for me instead of a 3 out of 5 stars was the use of prolepsis, which is when you flash forward. Often in the middle of a sentence, just randomly, it will tell you how one of the Brodie set dies when they're older, or who they marry, or what job they're gonna have, where they end up when they're older, and it'll flash forward to the characters meeting each other when they're older and all of that kind of stuff. And I actually read up on this and found out that Muriel Spark wanted to make the reader think about why things were going to happen instead of what was going to happen. I noticed that this a lot in reviews, that people are always saying, oh, I just couldn't wait to find out what was going to happen. And I thought that this book really explored the idea of wondering why something happens, why the character is going to do that. Miss Jean Brodie is such a great character herself. She is twisted and I want to say deranged. She gets described as ridiculous a lot in this book, and if you really think about it, she does come across a bit like a caricature, but you can tell that underneath that surface there is a lot more going on, and it is a dark and weird place, and that's where the two books connect. So Miss Jean Brodie was the prototype for Miss Hearn in Articles of Faith by Michael Cannon. In a lot of ways these two books are very similar, so this one is set during World War II and that one is set just before World War II. They're both set in Scotland, this one is in Clydebank and that one is in Edinburgh. Both of them obviously have the character, the school teacher, who is influencing her students in a way that isn't particularly good. With this book, I definitely felt more of a sense of unease and creepiness around the character of Miss Hearn than I did with Miss Jean Brodie. Miss Hearn feels a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more unhinged maybe, and I really liked how that was built up throughout the book. In this book I felt like it was much more centred around the community of Clydebank. I just got a really strong sense of the community and all of the characters and how they fit together and how they worked as a place. The way Michael Cannon explores the community is he will focalise through one character and then he will move on to another one and then another one and then another one, and you get a complete image. So this is quite different to Miss Jean Brodie because it holds off on information until the end, whereas The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie kind of tells us randomly what's going to happen. This one felt more of a what is going to happen, where is this going kind of book, and that one felt more of a why is this happening, why is this going to happen. The writing in this book is also really different. This is so incredibly detailed and rich that you really get an image of Clydebank and of the people, and you get a really strong insight into the characters, I felt. There were a lot of characters in this that really interested me, but sometimes I felt like I didn't understand why they were in there, but the fact that I liked them kind of made me like, well. In the end, I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars and I gave this book 3 out of 5 stars. 3 out of 5 stars, by the way, means I liked it, and 4 out of 5 stars means I loved it, and 5 out of 5 stars means it's my favourite, so that's how my little rating system works. This book, by the way, was published this year, so it's really, really new, and you should probably pick it up if you are interested in that. And this one is a modern classic, so, you know. I also mentioned in my wrap-up that I thought, while I was reading this book, Miss Hearn, for some reason I was picturing her as Maggie Smith, who plays Professor McGonagall in Harry Potter films. I did a little bit of research and apparently she played Miss Jean Brodie in the adaptation of this book. So that was really weird because I've never seen the adaptation of this. Me and that casting director on the same wavelength. So that's the end of this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you pick the books up, let me know in the comments, and if you've read either of the books or if you've read both of them and you want to discuss it, please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and I will see you next time. Bye!